Hopefully that's clear. Timothy said, how did you get started with your link business and get your SOPs in place where you could get your first few sales to kick things off? For me, I was testing different link providers and sources for months and months and months for my own agency, not because I never had any intention of starting a link building business, guys. That was not it at all. It was only after I discovered a method that was incredibly effective through months of testing. Swear to God, I spent months and months and months testing and thousands of dollars testing all different kinds of link providers, different link sources, different link types. And then when I discovered the method based on relevance, that again, I owe Eric Lancheres the credit for the idea about links that are based 100% on relevance only. Once I got that idea and started testing it and found that it worked, I saw there was a great big gap in the marketplace for that. And so I created that and started with our own, we have a group, mastermind group, and I was able to approach or present that as an offer into the mastermind group so that I could start testing on other industries outside of the tree service industry. And I had four of our members take us up on it. It's interesting because we had 2 chiropractors, one in Toronto and one in Panama City. Those are both subscribers today, and they subscribed in January of 2022. They're still subscribers today to my link building service. And we had a personal injury attorney in Atlanta who canceled 2 months ago after all that time. And then we had a tree service guy. His client was a tree service guy in Australia. So anyway, I just tested on those. And then once we started getting the same or similar kind of results for those other industries, then I said, man, I'm starting a business. And again, fortunately, guys, I have a bit of an audience. Well, Semantic Mastery does. So that helped us see, there's no question. That kind of gave me a leg up in starting a link building business. But it doesn't mean you can't do it. First of all, have a good product, something that's effective. And what I found, guys, and this goes for your agency clients too, okay? But be willing to be open and transparent about what you do and have an open line of communication with your clients. Full stop. White label or link or local SEO clients. I changed my tune when I started getting into sales. I realized to get out of my damn shell and start just being more open and communicating more and just being transparent and open to communication with your clients. Some people will take advantage of that. Trust me. I struggle with that all the time where people, they think they can email me 15 times a day with every SEO question that they can think of. And then I'm just going to answer it. And sometimes I have to draw a line in the sand and say, look, I'm sorry, this is unacceptable. You can hire me for consulting time or join the paid coaching program, whatever. And you can ask me questions in the public group. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, having an audience is helpful, but you have to have a good product. And what I found is you can develop a really strong relationship with your clients if you're open to communicating openly with them and you're transparent about things. You make a mistake, own it. Say you made a mistake, apologize and make up for it, right? We make mistakes. My link building business, 28 of us now. It's freaking huge. It's unbelievable. But it's all personnel driven. We have very little automation other than notifications, very little automation. And that's just because I'm not an automation guy. I'm not a software guy. Jeremy from Press Advantage has been trying to get me to automate more stuff for the last 2 years. And I'm just not in the development stuff. So I develop SOPs and then train personnel. So we've got a great big team of people, but because we're human, we do make mistakes. And sometimes my team makes mistakes and I have to own it as the business owner. So I do. If we make a mistake, I own up to it to my client. I don't make excuses. I own up to it. Yep, we dropped the ball. I'm very sorry. How can I make it up to you? Or this is what I'm going to do to make it up to you. See what I'm saying? So again, just developing a relationship. And look, business is done between people, guys. Even in the digital marketing space, right? Business is transacted between people. So get better communicating with people, right? Be open. So again, back to how do you get started with the link building business? Have a good product, have a good process for communication and delivery, for fulfillment, communication and delivery. And then, just get out there and start selling. You can do cold outreach. I've had a company that I've hired that had been working for us for 1.5 years, and they do for multiple businesses now, called Eagle Info Services. Eagle Info, is it service or services? Is it there? This should be it, I think. Yes, this is it. Attaché owns, his name is Attaché Jane. He's fabulous. My ugly mug is on here actually because I gave him a really good tutorial testimonial. because this guy's awesome. It's expensive, but he only pay for booked appointments. And so he's been for a year and a half, he's been doing cold email outreach, Twitter. Now he's doing Twitter, and he was doing LinkedIn to SEO agencies. And that's where I get most of my clients from, is from him doing outreach via cold email. And then they get on a sales call with me. And I've done the semantic link sales call now well over 100 times. I can do it with in my sleep, no kidding, because I've done that sales call so many damn times. But I have about a 70% closing rate. That is not a joke. So again, I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm just like I was answering a question earlier, and I was telling, learn sales, right? And then refine your pitch through repetition. And that's how I've gotten the kind of closing rate with semantic links, only because I've done it so many damn times, right? And I've got a good service, and I can show with data and relevance and proof that it works. And then again, it's just because I've done the pitch so many times, I've gotten really good at it. So that's why I'm saying, man, look, if you've got a good service in the SEO space, white label services are a great way to go, because there's a lot of subpar services being sold out there. But you could have a subpar service, and if you have really good communication and really good delivery, you could get away with running a business that way. I don't recommend selling a subpar service, but seriously, just by having better communication and customer service and being more transparent, you could sell a subpar service and be successful. Seriously, because again, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on other link providers when I was testing all the different types of links before I developed my own method. And they're not very transparent, a lot of these companies or these link building services. So when I built my business, I said, I'm going to be transparent, 100% transparent. If you join our mastermind, I teach everything that we do in semantic links in the mastermind, right? So you can go out and build your own white label business. I don't care. There's plenty of room, right? It's a blue ocean of money out there. Dan Kennedy said in Marketing to the Affluent, one of his No BS books, he talks about there's a big blue ocean of money slopping around out there. So get your piece of it, right? Hopefully that's clear.